Washing gonna find Bolu, but does get hit markers by Jez. Going up against, they're now all tied up 1-1. Tio is going to get taken down by Jazz. You can now see Jazz pushing up towards the B flag. We're rocking that 35 round. We have Vague pushing up incredibly far, but this should be a free kill for Tio, sure enough. With that push from the backside, finds Jazz.
Licença, torcia, Pofo, botão no cofrinho do Ibis, Pofo pra cima do Delzinho, double Pofo do craque, faz clique aí meu chat, você tá no YouTube, faz o clique da jogada.
Uns momentos.
Vou cravar cima, trava esquerda, trava esquerda.
Tem um, só tem real. Vai ter mais um.
Aí tem que botar
Pode ser agora, calma,
Sub-Zero, perdendo. Nossa!
And we've got two players left to deal with. FN 420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Count them out. Can't do it. Lucky is Dark Wizard. You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my god. We've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's gonna round the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't happen. We're going to another round. The most at the moment finds another one. Just an absolute demon. Moving Freakless in with the side of Nova. Dave
People see, there is one A now.
Oh my, Chris, he's all one more. Where you at, homie? I know you're in a typical snipe on this area, but right now you're a snipe. With an 80 with close, Lucky, get headshot. Cosmo, slow, get it too, homie. We got a 1v1.
Oh my goodness, Iona! Bro, watch.
Extemble's left alive. Now it's Iona looking to make this.
Yo, this girl's dirty! Aggressively push up to this degree. Lydia's able to find one. Artem, Misa coming through. What's that? Is that the Kilo? Whoa! Artemisa, the Damascus Kilo. Ooh, Chels. Finds one, is looking for two, but Artemisa. Yo, this girl kind of nuts with the Kilo, bro. I have been. Down herself on that Sparrow shot, but the Angels do maintain this P3. Oh, brick stuff! Well, it was looking good for a minute there for the beginning of this round, but it has quickly gone in favor. you're right on the money. The arrows are pushed back up, find 2 in the feed to start things off. Those double kills are worth a ton of points, let alone
All right, everybody, we are here and we are live for some more Mobile Mayhem action. You guys got some of that European content earlier, and well, look who we got joining us. It's your boy straight from the European broadcast as well. We've got Blood joining us today. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Day. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great as well, and everybody in chat. Whoever was in the European stream is also watching the NA one, because, you know, the action tonight should not be missed. Even if you are from EU, you know, staying up late is nothing compared to the action we're going to be seeing tonight.
That is certainly the hope. We do have a little bit different of a season for North America. The rule set is more of a like an interactive for fun kind of setup is what the players wanted to do here for North America. So you're going to see things tonight like 1v1s. You're going to see some weapons that are maybe not the most frequently used, I think is the way we're going to put it. We're not going to call them bad, but they may certainly not be at the top of the pecking order. So see as things continue to roll how things are going to turn out for tonight. Let's see here, our first matchup of the day. We are going to be looking at Mayhem versus Truly. The admins, it appears our matches screen may not be updated, but I will run through them all anyway. So yeah, as I mentioned, Team Mayhem versus Truly to start things off. Game 2, we'll be looking at Tribe versus Team Mobility. And for Game 3, we'll be looking at Luminosity versus Aura. So new names in the mix. We'll probably have some familiar players though. Blood, how familiar are you with the NA player scene?
I'm not quite familiar with the NA scene. Obviously, I know the big names, Team Mayhem, Tribe, and Luminosity. I know a couple players as well in those rosters. But in the other teams, I must say I'm not really familiar with it. But, you know, I'm trying to get to know them, especially tonight, while seeing them in action as well.
It should definitely be a fun one. Team Mayhem, definitely going to be one that everybody at home recognizes as well. You're going to be looking at Kings, Blur, Jesus, Cartels, Wrath, and Pepe. And then for Truly, we are going to have Hacks, Teabag, Yawn, Forsaken, Legacy, Lethal, and Code as those lineups. So names that everybody will remember now competing underneath the Truly tag. So hopefully we'll have a pretty close matchup in that sense. As we mentioned a little bit ago, we are going to be having some 1v1 action today, which is going to allow teams to pick what maps they would like to play for the Search and Destroy and the Control. I cannot believe we have any hard point. So again, going to be very different, a little bit more for fun than anything else. As these players just kind of wanted a little bit of a break and didn't want their strategies getting exposed on. I totally get it. I understand that as we can. There we go. It looks like our match screen is updated now. And man, be a fun one. Did we there we go. Right, yeah, I got everything working now. Thank you, admins, for the background update. Awesome. All right, Blood. This is going to be like one of the first times that we get to see some 1v1 action when it comes to Mobile Mayhem. What do you think we can expect for this kind of format?
Well, it's a completely new format, so obviously it's a premiere. Nobody knows what to expect really. However, I do think it's going to be very interesting, very entertaining, especially for the viewers watching from home. And maybe the teams they get a different experience from what they're used to. And as you said, maybe they don't want to spoil their strategies. They're saving those for stage 5 in the championship. We don't know. However, they want to have fun. We want to have fun. And surely we're going to have fun tonight with a brand new format of Mobile Mayhem.
All right, well, as you guys can see here, our maps are on the screen for you guys. We'll have the 1v1s, and that is going to be the determining factor for what the search and destroy and control will look like. We do have some tiebreaker situation stuff that we can go over if we get to that point, because quite honestly, I don't quite fully understand it yet either. So it is very, very different, something I'm not used to either, chat. So we're going to be learning together here today, but I do believe we are just about ready to get into the game. I have everything on my end. So I had to completely set up our OBS today, chat, so I do apologize if there's any issues, but I should be fine. Looks like our 1v1 is going to be Hacks versus Raf to start things up.
Well, Hacks versus Ref, obviously two great teams facing each other. They can only send one player in the 1v1s. I'm not quite sure, which individuals do stand out from the roster, because, seeing the roster, I think everybody is an incredible individual from both teams. You are more familiar with these two teams. Do you think they've sent their best players in this first 1v1, or maybe they're saving it for last so they can get that control map, which might, for one or the other team, be more important than the S&D rotation?
That is a really good question that I'm going to give you a fairly vague answer for, and that is going to be in the sense that we're used to watching these players play as a formulated team, right? And this is a very team-based game. The skill set that players bring into a 1v1 can it be very, very different. So someone who maybe is your AR player that's putting up big numbers during team play might not be the best option to run for the 1v1. You're likely going to be looking more into your short range rush style players when it comes to that. But I do believe we should be ready to go, and we can get started. Actually, game audio on here, I do see that is admins, I believe, are ready. Otherwise, though, thought we were. Start button, team. Oh, okay. One of the teams is having an issue.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Yep, we will get that resolved, and then we will jump into the game. For now, we're gonna go back so you guys can look at Blood's beautiful face. And
Hey, I'm over here in firing range. I don't know how it is over there where you're at, but right here, as you can see, very sunny. I'm just chilling outside wood. Thankfully, nobody has wallbanged me so far. I've thrown a couple trophies down, so I don't get blown up. If I do get blown up, you'll catch it on stream.
Right, fantastic. Let's hope there's no blowing up of Blood today, though. We don't want that to happen. Obviously, coming in clutch for us, as we weren't going to have a co-caster for tonight, so we definitely appreciate you putting in that double time with the EU and NA back-to-back for tonight. As soon as we get these players ready to go, we'll get you guys into the game. Again, we are going to be starting off with the 1v1 duels for map selection. So again, very, very different for those of you who maybe are funneling in a little bit later than usual, further into the broadcast. Good one. Looks like someone's mic keeps coming out. I did have to reset all of my OBS settings today, so I may have to adjust the filters. Thank you guys for letting me know that, and continued information would be very, very helpful as well, because as I'm sure you guys are aware, it has been a hot minute since I have been here as well. So we're gonna be catching up with you guys.
Well, looks like the teams are not even responding. They've sent their players in. We'll see how long that's gonna take. Shouldn't take that long, really. because we just need to, kick things off and start with the action. However, we'll give the teams the time they need. Hopefully, no DQs. If you were watching Mobile Mayhem on EU, obviously it is the more orthodox format of Mobile Mayhem. However, we did have a couple DQs
No
tonight.
shock there, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's no EU with no EU Mobile Mayhem without DQs, so it's pretty much what you expect. But hopefully that's not going to be the same here in NA. I'm definitely looking forward to this new format. As I said previously, I think everybody in chat is, because it's the start. It's the very first Mobile Mayhem from with this particular format, so nobody really knows what goes on, how it works. So we as casters as well, at least I speak for myself, I'm looking forward to this one to even learn, because while doing it, you learn it even better how this format works. And maybe, EU for the next season, they like it, then maybe they switch as well.
All right, admins, do we have listen-in permissions for the game when it eventually gets started, or no? Yes, for both. Didn't tell us no, so yes. All right, cool. So we will do listen-ins here today as well. For real though, Blood, thank you so much for doubling up with the EU and NA broadcast. I came in today thinking I was solo casting, so it's going to be very nice to be able to save my voice a little bit. So
Hey,
hopefully,
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I've always wanted to, cast or at least co-cast Mobile Mayhem. I got the chance recently in Mobile Mayhem EU. Now I'm making my debut in NA. This is like, the greatest day of my casting career. I mean, technically, where I'm from, my time zone, EU was yesterday. Today is a different day, but what can I say? The greatest 8 hours of my casting career.
all right. Well, glad to see you're excited. Are we ready now, admins, or no? Yes, no, maybe. Can we just blame Vague? Can everybody just collectively blame Vague? Listen in during the 1v1? Yo, bet. Got you. I got you, chat. All right, looks like we are just waiting on one player to get connected to the VC is what we're waiting on. So hopefully that will not be too long, because it has been so long since I've got to do any casting. That reminds me, for anybody who was really hoping NA was going to start last week, I do apologize. I had a last-minute emergency that came up that was absolutely unavoidable, and unfortunately there were no other casters available for it that night, which is why we had to push things back. So I do apologize for the delay of a week in the North American season. If you guys want to blame anybody for that, you can blame either me or Vague.
Vague. I blame Vague. I don't know about chat. I actually blame Vague. They is innocent, ladies and gents.
All right, well, I see 5 names in the voice channel, so hopefully we are ready to go. Please, admins, can we hit the start button?
They got the entire team, even though it's a 1v1. Well, we'll see. Maybe to boost the morals, I don't know. Maybe to give call-outs, I don't know. They shouldn't be spectating, though, so it's going to be interesting to do listen-ins with the entire team in the voice chat.
Player requires map download. Goodness. Hacks.
Wow, hacks. I mean, I'm gonna, expose myself. I had to download the games when I jumped into the lobby because I did not have these maps downloaded. Hey, Hex, what are you doing, man? How do you not have King downloaded? Come on, man.
Listen, all I gotta say is, chat, I was even on top of it today. I came home, I got a fresh install on the emulator, which means we got a fresh install of COD Mobile, and chat, I got all of the weapons and skins downloaded before the broadcast. Yep.
That's extreme professionalism right there, ladies and gents, and that's something Hags does not have. I'm kidding, Hags, but come on, man. Download your maps. We're waiting on you.
Oh, it looks like we're ready.
We are ready indeed.
All right. Well, make sure you guys let me know in chat how all of the audio looks. I will fidget with it as needed. I think I might be able to like get it kind of close, but let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet. But we do have our 1v1s coming your guys' way. As always, the emulator a little bit choppy at the beginning. Hopefully that will clear up per the usual.
It does need warming up as well. It's a quick start right there as Raf gets the better of Hax. Switchblade in action. It's paid off, whereas Hax is rocking the Holger. Playing more passively now after respawning.
This should definitely be a interesting one. Does look like Raf gonna come through with another big kill. Gonna be a 2-0 lead right now. Again, I talked about it a little bit earlier. A lot of these 1v1s will probably be your very close range rush aggressive players that are able to capitalize. Something like the Holger, great for holding back, but not in a great position to deal with someone pushing you with a switchblade. So we'll see if anything happens here. What happened to Hardpoint? Fancy and anybody else who is maybe wondering, as Hax comes through with a kill there. This is a more of a for fun version of the rule set. NA has decided that they don't want to do a normal season. They want something chill. And this is what we came up with. So I haven't seen it yet. Blood hasn't seen it yet. The admins haven't seen it yet. This is a completely new format. And Raph, the perfect cook on the grenade, gonna take down Hax for number 3. Around 3 of 5 kills already for Raph. As you can see, Hax is now pushing up. It should be a 3 kill for him. Sure enough, gonna pick that one up. Closing the gap a little bit. It's now 2-3.
Looking good for Ref, nevertheless. The nade cook was indeed incredible, catching Hax like a Pokemon. Beautiful stuff there. It's 3-2 kills for respectively Ref and Hax. Still, as you said previously, Holger, I don't think is the best gun for the 1v1. However, so far has gotten 2 kills. Ref 2 as well with a switchblade, 1 with a grenade. We'll see how this one is going to go. Raf now being a bit more passive, not pushing as he was. He was spotted. 1 HP. Somehow manages to stay alive. And the wall bangs are not coming through. You can't wall bang that. But Hax does not need the wall bangs. He gets the kill. It's 3. And both players are tied. 2 more kills to go.
Yeah, and this really is the optimal position for Hax to play, is up in the top of the middle of this map. It's where he's going to have the most range advantage and potentially wallbang advantage, bringing that Holger to the table as well. So Raph is going to find a kill with a grenade. Now gets the stun as well. Doesn't push on it. Looking to play a little bit more passively. Definitely here's Hax. Does not drop down behind. But might be trying to follow him by playing sounds here. Making the rotation on over. This could be the last kill needed.
Both playing passively, both not trying to push. I don't know if the game lagged for you. It did indeed lag for me. Maybe it's that EU ping. But Hax gets the kill. And once again, this is going to be the tiebreaker. The first team to get this kill, or the first player, should I say, it's a 1v1, wins the first round.
Ooh, big trophy system going to come through. Gets the destruction on the grenade that Raph has been so good with during this 1v1 so far. Yeah, this is very different from our normal Mobile Mayhem experience, but I gotta say I kind of love it a little bit. Definitely some... Oh, I don't know about the boxing gloves there. That is a little bit unfortunate timing for Hax, and that's going to be Raph coming through with kill number 5. And,
well, you know, that was... right now, it's, you know, the player losing the round, that being Hax, who decides the class that the players are going to play in this round. We'll see what he picked. Has he picked? Yeah, he's picked SMGs. It's 59 for Ref. And Fennec for Hax, who's low, is going to have time to regen. And when it comes to SMGs, if you're very close range, oh, he goes for the boxing gloves. Didn't work out in the previous round or kill. it works out this time.
All right, well, one coming through with the prize fighters. Could be looking for a kill with the Fennec here as well. A close range monster of a weapon.
Indeed.
Doesn't have the mythic skin, so doesn't have the built-in red dot. So kind of keep in mind, we are going to be using up an attachment for that here, but that's going to be Raph picking up the kill. QQ9 in hand. Nice dual kinetic skin. Tops the corner. Fennec, too deadly at that close of a range. Axe going to come through with a big kill. Going ahead and popping out that trophy system once again. They're going to give his position away, but the trophy system is going to destroy the grenade. And the Fennec is going to destroy Wrath and Hacks on a fair bit of a tear right now.
Yeah, Hacks is looking much better here playing with the SMG. Not quite sure why I didn't play the SMG in the first round. The first round is pretty much free choice. Any player, well, both players can use any gun they like. Not quite sure why I didn't pull out the Fennec right off the bat and switch for the Holger. Gets another kill with the Fennec. He's on a, what is it, 3-kill streak? Still counting, but he needs one more kill to tie things up. And this first 1v1 of the night.
All right, well, 4-1. Hacks has been an animal this round. Looks like he might be able to tie things up here. Again, guys, the winner of this match will get to pick the map for the Search and Destroy. In our second 1v1, we'll get to fight to pick for the Control as well, with no hard point in the mix at all today. We will have, I believe it's an additional 1v1 as a tiebreaker, like a 1v1v1 or something. Again, I don't really fully understand it yet because we haven't seen it, but hopefully we will, because it would be nice to get an idea of what the rule set is looking like. But Hacks, nearly a clean sweep coming through here. The 5-1. Now we're going into the round 3. Looks like we have snipers picked.
Okay, Ref, he likes himself some sniping, and snipers is gonna be, looks like Outlaw for Hacks and DLQ for Ref. We'll see how well these two players are gonna snipe. The aggressive push, and well, the Outlaw is gonna give you a hit marker. Hacks falls, one-shot kill for Ref. Good start from him.
Alright, well, we have seen both of these players snipe a bit in the past. Maybe not the most regular, but I would say Raph pretty regularly we do see with the sniper in hand. But the DLQ not going to have as many hit marker issues as the Outlaw. So we'll see how Hacks is able to do here. I mean, it don't look like it matters. He ain't getting that many hit markers.
Oh,
He's going to get the narrow miss there.
He's living up to his name. He might have his Hacks turned on because Ref right now is, I don't know, either missing his shots or struggling because Hacks connects his before Ref can even zoom in with a scope. Unbelievable. It's 4-1 in this round, and this is the final round as well. The winner, who is Hacks indeed, with a beautiful jump shot, quick scope, is going to pick the rotation, the map, for the upcoming S&D game.
All right, well, that's going to be Hacks coming through with the victory for Truly. And Truly are going to be able to pick the map that they would like to play for Search and Destroy. And that could be a pretty big advantage. We are going to have, again, you're going to see a lot of weapons that are maybe a little bit off meta for this season. So we'll see what that's going to really bring to the table ahead of time. But again, we haven't seen this yet, so we don't really know until we get there. And admins, I may have accidentally given out the rune codes, so hopefully there's a password on. Whoops! It's been a hot minute. A little bit rusty here.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. As we can just, reduce the spectators, so it's all good. Nobody can join that way. Oh. There is a passcode, I think. So we're good either way. We're good either way. Nobody can join us.
Now there is. All right.
Oh, no.
Thank you for fixing my mistake then, admins. I appreciate you. All right. So are we... Okay, so we're jumping right into the next 1v1. And that's going to get our control map selected. So it looks like we're going to have Raph versus Hacks still. But we will be switching over to, it looks like, the Saloon. So that'll be interesting. I actually think that you should have to change your champion, your 1v1er between
players?
the duels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good idea as well. I would like to see more like different players obviously represent the same team.
Exactly. Yep. Not just rely on one person being just the best 1v1er in the season, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah, that would definitely make things a lot more interesting. However, as we said, it's the first time with this format, so obviously we'll find new things, we'll find improvements through the season, and we'll never know if we keep this format, then we're going to implement them in the upcoming seasons. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. An interesting 1v1 in King. Now we're going to jump into Saloon, the same two players apparently, and we'll see if Raf can at least win 1v1 to decide one map for his team. That's going to be in control if he wins this one.
All right, we will certainly see. We are getting ready to get this thing started. We're going to go ahead and switch on over to our game screen here, and it's going to be Hax versus Raf once again. And I'm going to be on Hax to start things off. With the way he was frying in those last couple rounds of the first 1v1, he's definitely going to be in a good position to bring the pain. And sure enough, going to get one onto Raf there. And this is a great position to be holding with the Holger. I mean, you have some big sight lines over the map. A lot of the map here is wall bangable, and my goodness, you see it happening right there. Hax absolutely frying. Oh my goodness, Raf, get off this map, he says.
Well, Raf, I'm sure he doesn't want to be there. Dying 4 times in a row quickly like that, and the walls in this map, it's paper walls. It's like fine range wood. You can wall bang that bad boy, and it does as much damage as if no wall was in between you and the opponent. Now we do have Raf with an interesting head glitch, and he's pulled out the sniper. Finally finds the first kill. However, he cannot afford to die, otherwise he loses this round, and it's going to be difficult to play close range with that sniper. Is Hex though going to push? That's going to be interesting to see. Is still sticks to the Holger.
Ooh, I don't think Raf saw him cross. Maybe here's the footsteps there, though. Is able to track his opponent around the corner. We may have to consider not doing 5 minutes for the 1v1s, though. Just because that could pretty drastically add to our time for the night. So we'll see how it goes, but right now, Hax 1 kill away from securing the first round of the second 1v1. Raf looking for the snipe, couldn't get it. Hax gonna take him down. It's not over yet.
What was it?
Round win for Hax.
3-4 headshots with the Holger. That was a laser off of that head glitch. It's gonna be shotguns for round number 2. Is Raf gonna be able to clutch things up with his gun choice in this second round? If it doesn't, Hax wins 2-0. It's going to be 2 maps that Hax and his team choose for the upcoming series.
All right, well, we will certainly see as things keep rolling on here. First round going in favor of Hax. He's been able to find 3 of the 1v1 rounds in a row. That could be really beneficial for the side of Truly if they're able to pick both maps and put their opponents in an uncomfortable position. You can see Raf hanging out in the back over here. Hax cooking the grenade, looking for it. Does get the hit marker. HSO in hand. Ooh, how do you get the grenade hit marker followed by the shotgun hit marker? And there's the doof coming through for Raf.
Yeah, that's a very difficult gun to play against. And Hax, once again, falling. Not really knowing where the opponent was. The map is so small, so like you can pretty much spawn trap the opponent. You do have a shield the first 2 seconds, I think, when you spawn in, but it's very easy, I would say, to get the rotations correctly. Rotations, if you can even call them rotations, with the map being this small. Either way, Hax with some beautiful range on that HS, and does manage to get 2 kills in this round.
Today is not all 1v1s blue. The teams will be 1v1ing to select the maps for the matchup. And yes, chat, this isn't like more of a for fun season. I mean, there's still prize money on the line, obviously. There's still bragging rights on the line, but it is not gonna be like, don't expect this to be the competitive format, right? This is just a one-off for this season. For right now, this is what the players wanted to do. They wanted something that was a little bit less like the Stage 5 rule set. They wanted a little bit of opportunity to relax, and well, you know what? Raph not doing a whole lot of relaxing here. 6 kills on the board. He's going to come through with the shotgun round, and well, here we go to the LMGs, and this is where Hax has been the most comfortable. Going to be closing it out with the Holger in hand. And it looks like Raph might be bringing the RPD to the table. Not something you see a ton of, but...
I mean, I don't think he has a... He might not have an LMG loadout, so the RPD might be a given one from the game.
Yeah,
itself.
looking at the looking at the build on it, this is certainly not optimal, and I think Raph is feeling a little bit unfortunate right now. But hey, maybe that's the new strategy, right? You know, you've got limited classes you can run. Maybe the goal is just to put your opponent into an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, that might be the strat to go. Obviously, the team's got to learn throughout the season as well. And Hax might have just, you know, had a big brain moment right there. Nevertheless, he does get 2 kills on the ref in this round so far. And, you know, with that Holger, he's going to have plenty of bullets to spray and pray. He doesn't even need to pick up the opponent's gun. Because, you know, you only need 5 kills and you have like 500 bullets. I mean, that averages 100 bullets per kill. Doable, I guess.
If I remember how to, how do I do this? Can I not? Oh, I've reached the maximum number of mods. Okay, that's why. I'll take care of that in a minute, Andy. Alright. Back to our game here. Oh my goodness, Hax. How are you alive? I feel like Raph kind of got robbed a little bit on that one. Yeah, that was rough. That was pretty dirty play by Hax there. Grenade is going to be out. Hax is going to hear that flash go off. Does have the 3-0 lead here for the LMGs, and again, part of that might be he has his custom Holger loadout, and it looks like Raph may be using the default RPD loadout. He does pick up a kill there, so is gonna bring things a little bit closer, but still sitting down 2 right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult for him to make a comeback here. I mean, it looks like a default loadout because he also has a default skin. I doubt if he had that loadout prepared, I doubt he would have the default skin on. Hax, obviously, patiently waiting to get pushed. He knows in the 1v1s, sometimes you just gotta play it slow, as if it's an S&D and you have a player deficit. Nevertheless, still waiting. The players, one going for the high ground advantage, one going for the head glitch, and now Hax trying to switch for the high ground as well, but he's gonna fall to Raph, who waited for the correct timing, peeked, got the kill, and now it's only 1 kill separating these 2 players in this round.
All right, well, there's another kill coming through for Hax. He's now sitting on match point. And I did forget to do listen-ins during the 1v1s. That is my bad. We'll try to get that for the next one. Been making sure everything is running smoothly on my end, and I totally forgot. So, either way, Raph now pushing on up. Some shots onto Hax. Ends up getting the kill. Big wallbang there out of the RPD. Once again, closing the gap, but Hax still on match point.
This would be an incredible comeback from Raph if he does. Nade coming through. He's going to get the hit marker. Hax, he's on the head glitch. Raph needs to wait for the regen. He's waiting for the push. Hax is not going to push. He's on the different head glitch. Just patiently waiting. Wallbanging him. Raph is one shot. Manages to get behind cover. He wasn't behind cover, but he was getting wallbanged. He's going to push Raph.
Well, that's going to be a big kill for Hax, as his team is going to get to pick not only the search and destroy map, but the control map as well. Just for anybody in chat, if you get nuked as a mod, just understand that it is not my fault. It is my fault, but it is also not my fault. That's what we're going with. Sorry. Hope you understand, bud.
It's a draw. Stand down.
Blame vague.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
All right. I need to take out 3 more. I haven't seen Methods here in a while. We got him if he comes back. One more. Who gets the axe?
Just close your eyes and scroll down, and whichever name your mouse lands at, just.
All right, I think I got you now, Andy. I think I got you. Boom! Look at that. Mod. Fixed. All right. So that does bring us to the end of our 1v1s. So Truly will also get to pick the control, and we'll go ahead and cut on over to that for now, and you guys will see that we are going to have, I believe that is high rise for our S&D. So something very outside of the competitive scheme of things. And we will have our control map picked here shortly as well.
Yeah, well, as we said, we don't really know what to expect. We do have different map pools as well this season. So if we get to see some unorthodox maps, it's because it's a more fun-oriented season rather than, being a very competitive as it's been in the previous seasons. Maybe in the upcoming seasons as well. Not quite sure. Either way, it is entertaining. I did enjoy the first 2 1v1s. I did not think a 1v1 could be that entertaining, really. I've seen 1v1s before. I can't really play a 1v1. If I play a 1v1, I'm guaranteed to lose because I don't really have the patience. I just push, I just run like a headless chicken. But, credit where credit is due. Hacks, incredible 2 1v1s, back-to-back wins. Great stuff coming from him, playing slowly when he needed to, pushing when he needed to. We did criticize his gun choice with the Holger at the start, but, it paid off at the end. So great stuff coming from him, and he's going to give his team a huge advantage because they do manage to pick the maps for S&D as well as for control.
All right. Well, we do have a little bit of an update for you guys as well. Tribe will be moving on with their matchup today. Team Mobility has forfeited. Just so you guys know, we will not have that matchup here tonight. We should still have Luminosity versus Aura. And hopefully we'll get plenty of action for you guys for that matchup as well. There's still more to come with the Mayhem versus Truly. Don't worry, guys. I do believe we are just waiting on maybe our second map selection for control. And I do see that all of the players are funneling into the lobby as well. So that should definitely help us out, get the day rolling, because it looks like it might be a little bit longer of a format.
It could be. But, it's brand new, so obviously the first stream is going to be really to see how things work and how things fall in place. I don't know if we're going to make adjustments according to the timer or, any other things that don't really work out perfectly or as, previously expected. Nevertheless, that's what happens when you have a premiere. That's what happens when you have a brand new format. I'm enjoying it so far. Now, though, we're going to start with, a more, apart from the map and with the rotations, a more orthodox format. So it's a normal S&D game. Just the map is a map that we're not really used to seeing.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be different, and we'll have to see how that's going to play things out. Obviously, High Rise is a map that brings a lot of sniper talent availability, right? You've got plenty of long angles, including some of those kind of from spawn shots, right? So it'll be interesting to see if we have any players land any of those opening picks during this matchup. I certainly think someone should be able to. But we'll also have to be keeping an eye on the weapon selection because, again, we haven't seen it yet, guys, so I'm not entirely like dialed in and can explain it to you fully, but we will have some changes to our weapon selection, I believe. So we'll see as we get on into the matchup how that's going to end up working out. But we do have all of our players here. Looks like we're just waiting on a couple of them to get readied up. All right, yes, I agree. We need them to be more toxic in the 1v1. Where's the teabagging? Where's the body shooting?
I mean, you can do that in King. I don't think in Saloon you have enough time to teabag because you're gonna be dead before you even start teabagging. Nevertheless, I would enjoy some toxicity. Controlled and balanced amount of toxicity is always good. It makes things more entertaining. It makes things more fun, and even though it's a more fun-oriented format, it also spikes that competitiveness out of the players or the teams if we're watching S&D or Control. So definitely looking forward to that one. The first two 1v1s were relatively calm. We did have Hacks winning. He wasn't being toxic at all. It was actually very nice to Raf. Apart from, the LMG.
Apart from the
choice.
brutal murder that happened.
Oh, well, and the lasering off of the head glitches. Yeah, okay. But
Hax is a seasoned player. I mean, he's not a pushover, and he came in and absolutely proved that for Truly here. Does look like we have an old name coming in here. Is this the real Triton? Admins, can we confirm or deny if this is the real Triton? I don't know who that is. So no say. Gotcha.
he could be. Maybe he's not.
Maybe chat knows.
Chat, we need your help.
Also, Bless, I like how you kind of just like went Spanish on me there for whatever reason. Why is bro in Nuketown, Russia?
I was told to get here. I was in firing range, enjoying the sun. Somebody in chat told me you gotta go to Nuketown, Russia. I thought it's a party out here or something. I came over here. There's absolutely nobody. Like, where's everyone?
Admins, do we have an ETA on this? Because I see 9 players still need to ready up. Oh, 8 players still need to ready up.
Making progress.
Are we,
Baby steps. Fine. We'll get there.
take a couple minutes. Teams have questions. Okay, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. It is a new format. So
Everybody has questions. It's all right.
listen, they brought this upon themselves. They said we don't want to have a tryhard season.
That's also true.
Yep. Facts. Blame vague.
Indeed.
Or
Blame
blur.
vague.
Or both.
Both. Just start a hashtag. Blame them both or something.
All right. Bless, you might be able to access that yourself actually. As in an editor lady. Editor lady is crazy. Bye, good night. I don't think it works that way, Bless. Editors have no power. Nims, is that true?
I distance myself from that statement.
Gave you a roll for nothing. Nims, are you not a... Listen, I used to have 200 mod slots, okay? I used to have 200 mod slots. Now I got 50, okay? You know, it's... Yeah,
Remove someone.
yeah, I'm
That's
going
so
to, Bless. I already had to do that for... I nuked 7 people to get Andy her mod.
7 people.
You think I won't nuke more to get Bless your mod? Come on now. Come on now. Roles manager. You know what? I know Pepsi was here earlier, but see ya Pepsi's mod. She's probably now gonna attack me. Bless, can you say something in chat? Please and thank you. You rule. Good enough. There you go. Boom. Moderation status. Every day you cast a map. What's up, Jazzy? Oh my goodness. Alright, who are we nuking for Echo?
Ooh, it's nuking time.
I haven't seen D-Dead here in a hot minute. Sorry, D-Dead.
His fault for not being out here.
Kinda true. Kinda true.
I mean, speaking
What's
facts.
up, Blur? How you doing, young thug? Get rid of Echo?
That's
That sounds like your job.
violation. Ooh.
That sounds like a not my job. It might be, actually. It might be. Alright, so are we almost ready, admins? Because it has been an hour already. And we haven't started the first map. Got him! There we go. I have 118 watching and they all want mob. That is correct, Blur. You did. That is correct. Sorry, Lanix. All right. What's up, Solar? How you doing? I had to see so many names coming back in. Yeah, let me look and see if we have no map picked for control yet. I mean, I guess we got time for that.
True.
Scratch this. Seaside for control. All right. So this makes more sense why it was taking so long now. So hopefully we find a way to streamline this process a little bit quicker. But it does look like the weapon picks are drafted for Mayhem, so we're gonna have code on the FFAR, hacks on the M21, legacy on the PKM, lethal on the Cordite, and yawn on the MSMC. Then I am currently just waiting to see what truly is going to be running, and I will let you guys know as well. And then hopefully we can jump into the game.
I'm looking forward to the MSMC. It's been so long since that gun was meta.
Chat wants you to Halloween Hacienda. If you
I
can.
have that set up but it would be a weird transition if I change it right now. So I'm waiting for you to switch screens, and then when we come back, I'll be there.
All right, there. I switched screens.
Okay. Did you actually?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It is now on the maps and bands.
Perfect.
There we go.
I'm
Now
in.
we're back for blood in the haunted hacienda.
There you go. So where's the party at, everybody? There's
Your place.
absolutely
You got
no
the
one.
Halloween party going on over there, clearly.
Yeah, but I'm the only one here, though.
Look at your mansion.
I mean,
That's all
true,
spooky.
true. I'm waiting for everybody to come over. You're invited as well, Dave.
Fantastic.
What
do
are
this.
these guns? I mean, these are wonderful guns that nobody uses, so we're finally gonna get some action with these guns in Mobile Mayhem. That's what everybody wanted, right?
Something like that.
I mean, PKM Cordite. Do you remember the Cordite meta? I mean, that's such a nostalgic feeling right there. MSMC meta.
It was a while
Come
ago
on.
for sure. All right, got that
Yeah.
fixed. Got everybody modded that needed to be modded. All right, the Truly guns. Wow. Okay. So Raf is going to be on the M4 LMG. Cartels on the Dingo. Pepe on the HDR. Blur on the Echo, and Kings on the HS2126. I feel like Team Mayhem should have a reasonable advantage here.
Yeah, I mean, truly have two shotgun players in high rise, which is a, kind of long range. The majority of the fights are long range fights, unless you're pushing for one of the bomb sites.
I mean,
So-
giving Pepe the HDR seems kind of risky since we're on high rise, but he's also not really been a sniper in the past. So now that's not to say he doesn't have the talent to do it, right? But it'll definitely be a little bit more of an uncomfortable position for him to be in.
Well, Raf, again, with an LMG, he did not do that well in his 1v1s. He was using the RPD, right? This time he's using the M4 LMG. So, we'll see. When was the MSMC meta? Like 2 years ago.
Like when it released for a month. And I think only in VR.
It was in multiplayer like 2 years ago as well.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah, everybody was using it. It was annoying, but not if you were using the MSMC yourself.
This is about to be funny. I sure hope so. I sure hope so, Andy.
Well, I'm looking forward to that Echo action from Blur.
That being said, Adrins, it is 9 o'clock. Can we get these teams to get it rolling? Can we slap that start button a couple times? I mean, you know what? This is probably just going to be a long format because they're, everyone's going to have to go through and make classes.
That is also
Because
true.
they're getting, they're getting drafted weapons.
Yeah, they know in the last second what gun they're gonna use, so it's
Yeah.
it's understandable. And I mean, who has a solid loadout for the Echo? Come on.
Yeah, admins, I would, hopefully this is a consideration. When you draft your opponent their weapons, that should be for the series, so we don't have to do this multiple times a series. We're waiting for players to make classes for their drafted weapons, Fancy. Control is normal? Okay, control is normal. So it's just the search and destroy.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm sorry, chat, but I really can't speed this up.
No,
Well,
there's absolutely nothing we can do.
Yeah,
It's,
if you want to blame somebody, blame Blur. Okay, that's safe. Flame Blur. This is rigged? I mean, kind of.
1v1 between us today, I would never dare do that because I would lose. I said previously, I'm not a 1v1 player. I'll lose to anybody.
I would have to literally go get my red magic.
Red magic. Imagine
Hook it up
he's
into
playing
my
on the
Aver
gaming
media.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Whereas-
we'd have to
that's-
resize everything, get the audio synced. Maybe me and Blood 1v1 at the end of the season. Like after the championship match, we'll do a 1v1 or something.
What do you mean after the championship match? Our match is a championship match.
Oh, you got me there. You got me there.
Yeah, well, I'll let your excuses slide tonight, but
Sounds
at the end
good,
of the
sounds
season, I'll stay up to 2 a.m. Well, it would be at the end of the stream, so probably 4 a.m. for me,
Oh goodness.
just to match up, against
maybe
you.
we'll do it while the players are drafting weapons or something.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a great idea.
And maybe
You
that's
see-
what we'll do moving forward. We'll do admin 1v1s while the players build classes.
That's a great idea. Why did we not think of that beforehand? Well,
That was not my job. That's gonna be my excuse
see-
all
you see-
night for everything.
you have Day on board and you don't ask him about the format. Guys, so smart. Obviously, the smarter one between us, but I mean,
That's
even in
cap.
staff,
That's
I
cap.
would rank him up there, S tier, in my opinion. I'm not gonna spoil the entire list, but I'm just saying Day's S tier.
And the teams who play next, we gotta wait for this again. I believe we're gonna try to find a way to make it a little bit more speedy of a process. Like maybe we do the weapon drafts at the beginning. But I guess you kind of gotta wait to see the maps before you do that.
Yeah, that's gonna
Oh,
be difficult.
we're ready! We're here!
Well, there it is, ladies and gents. I know
Bada
everybody
bing,
was
bada
waiting for
boom.
High Rise.
All right,
High Rise it is.
Now for the real question. Who is sniping again? Pepe? Pepe, right?
Yep.
All right, let's see if the spawn snipes happen.
Pepe, we believe in you.
Honestly,
Going for it, and nobody's gonna walk through there. Ah, that's unfortunate.
well, I mean, when you've drafted your opponents a sniper, you probably are
Ooh.
playing around that, right?
Yep, that is true.
Admins, I don't think a blind pick is like the worst thing in the world. To be honest with you, it kind of would add to your draft strategy of what maps you want to play. So maybe that's something we consider for time's sake. All right, get absolutely fried. The shorty coming through for Raph. He's got 3 on the board. Kings is down, or I'm sorry, Hacks is down, taken down by Kings. This looks like Team Mayhem are going to pick up the first round of the Search and Destroy.
Well, that was a relatively quick round. Beautiful first kills coming from the side of, well, from the blue side. I still need to figure out which side is what. Truly, obviously, the blue side is truly. That being said, though, jump into round number 2. We do have Hags once again carrying the bomb around. Pepe, who's back in spawn, could peek him. Does not get the timing correctly. Getting shot at. Hags with the EBR, has high ground. Oh, gets a pick on Pepe. That's huge.
All right, well, Hacks coming through with a kill there. Could it be big for the side of Truly? And it looks like they're having a little bit easier of a time this round. You have Raph and Kings to deal with, who both have 3 kills apiece. And, well, they both have shotguns as well. But Yawn going to come through that MSMC, and that's going to leave just Raph alive. Coming through, opting to just creep these corners with the shorty in hand. Not a terrible strategy, to be honest. You have quite a few bit of close range angles here. The unfortunate weapon swap here ends up getting the tap with the shorty. Got 2 more to deal with.
Pick. He's gonna have to rush things though, with less than 20 seconds left on the clock. Both players enjoying the high ground, enjoying their time, and it's gonna be Legacy with a PKM getting the kill. Unfortunate for Ref there. Not much he could have done really. And we were tied in S&D.
Right, all tied up 1-1. I am working on getting my hotkeys rebound chat so that we can hopefully speed through the process a little bit here. Click. That's not what I was supposed to. This will work though. Awesome. There we go. This will suffice for now. I can fix it more later, but the trades do come through. Ethel's gonna take down Blur before he dies, but Cartel is there for the refrag. There's the 2 for 2 as Raph is able to come through with the kill on the bomb planter. Triton able to come through with a kill on to Pepe. Hack's gonna take down Cartels, and that's gonna leave Raph as the last alive again. And Hacks ain't having any of that shorty from behind. It's gonna be a 2-1 lead now for Truly.
Yeah, Hacks is doing great with the EBR, top fragging for his team. That being said, he's not top fragging overall. That's Raph, but not much he could do. Oh, Hacks gets King. That's, I mean, that EBR is pretty much a sniper. So, he's doing great with it, Hacks. And the other sniper player in this map, Pepe, yet to find a kill. Blur gets the better of Hacks with the Echo, finally finding his second kill of the game. The trade comes through. It's a 4v4. Bomb being carried by Legacy as Raph finds another kill. I think the majority of the kills he's gotten has been with the shorty rather than with his main gun.
I'll tell you what, I've been watching Pepe with the HDR, and this seems like a great pick out of the side of Truly, as Pepe is surely uncomfortable with this weapon in his hands right now. Triton going to come through with another kill, taking down Raph, and honestly, I don't find the FFAR to be that bad of a weapon, so, you know, maybe not the most optimal weapon to draft your opponent, but yeah, I mean, kind of get fried, homie. Cartels. It's taken down, and now Blur with the Echo. Bringing the tasty treat to the table.
Picked up the EBR, I believe, from
Heartbeat
Hacks.
Scanner. Oh my goodness. We really allowed this, admins? We allowed Blur to come in with a heartbeat scanner? Are we for real right now?
Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
I mean,
Ready up.
Oh my goodness.
it's quite literally Mayhem in high rise right now, and
a trip mine? Oh
it's a
my
brand new rule set. Brand new rule set. We are loving it. We are enjoying it, and I think the teams are as well. This is quite different from what we're used to seeing.
What is this rule set? This is like a for fun kind of format. NA did not want to play a serious season. They wanted to be able to just chill. And this is what we're getting. Blur just running around with this iPad out. Why can't I see the minimap?
That's nobody can see it.
Hmm.
I think they removed it with a recent update. I'm not quite sure why.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's how I knew where like the action was gonna happen. Watch
Yeah.
the minimap and like see players rotating towards each other. That's wild. Why these guns? The guns were drafted. Like you were allowed to ideally hinder your opponents by giving them a bad weapon, but Hax is just frying with this EBR, to be honest with you.
Well,
Blur
they
last
didn't.
alive.
Blur could clutch things up here. Has the iPad in his hand. The opposing player is just out of reach.
And nobody on the enemy team was toxic enough to bring in a heartbeat.
They forgot about that. They're so used to the other rules. Legacy is gonna fall. Blur, ooh, he spotted one. That is Hex. Hex hard scoping. Connects one shot, connects two. That's gonna be enough. Gets the kill with the
It's not
ABR.
over yet.
And Hex is looking good.
Bomb spotted. Enemy has dropped the bomb.
All right, 4-1 lead for the side of Truly here.
Defend the objectives. The enemy has the
We're gonna go back and see if Pepe can land a shot with the HDR.
He's gotten one kill so far, so he's not dropping a donut, that's for sure. Spotted Hex. Can't quite get the timing on him. He's gonna fall to Triton.
Absolutely lasered. Yeah, I think the FFAR was not a good, like, hinder your opponent pick. This weapon's actually pretty decent.
I mean, any weapon is... Not really any weapon, but the majority of the weapons are usable. If your opponents are also using trash weapons, so... It's all relative. It's all relative. Raph yet again left alone to clutch things up. Triton with a 2-piece.
not over yet.
It looks like a clear dominance here coming from the side of Mayhem.
Well, we are going to be able to switch sides now. That maybe gives Mayhem a little bit more of a comfortable position. We'll have to see. Pepe coming out quick to be able to find too much action here, and we're going to go ahead and switch off him again. A little bit unfortunate that we don't get more time on the snipers, but, you know, when you force your opponent who doesn't snipe to snipe, that's just going to happen sometimes, right? So, Cartel's coming through with a big 2-piece, takes down Triton and Lethal. And
also up on the
he's
RB.
rocking a iPad of his own.
Yeah, well, that's a brand new iPad. Hex gets Kings yet again. Cartel versus Legacy, and it's going to be Legacy. Both players on head glitches. Legacy did manage to connect the shots first. Young got a pick of his own with the MSMC, but he's going to get traded quite quickly by Blur with the Echo and with the iPad. Pepe finds the kill on Hacks. And now it's all up to Legacy to clutch things up with his huge LMG in his hands.
Alright, well. Does have those size as well. Blur pushed on up, got the heartbeat, knows where his Legacy is at. This is kind of toxic. This is super toxic.
Both players patiently waiting. It looks like, you know, a perfect copy of the 1v1s we saw before between Hex and Ref. Very passive play here. iPad out. He knows exactly where Legacy is, but obviously having a shotgun and double pistols in his hands. Not interested in the long-range fight. Legacy now having to make a move. Knows the bomb has been planted. Blur knows where Legacy is coming from. And Legacy is going to try to get the high ground.
He don't know nothing. He got baited. He got baited. Blur, even with the heartbeat, has lost his opponent. He refound him. He's looking up. He's looking up.
He's right on top of him. Well, the 360 coming through from Legacy. Is he going to be able to... Ooh, the fake diffuse comes through. He's spotted. Blur
Get
gets the pick on him. Blur. Well, you can have all the iPads you like.
I'm gonna be honest.
Blur
should have stuck to the Psychovs, the Akimbo Psychovs there. Probably would have got that kill. The Echo just, man. That's a little
Pepe,
bit
right off the bat. Beautiful kill.
Oh, gets the second.
Well, Hex is gonna sit down for this round because he's dead. Pepe collecting those kills in his inventory. Triton, though, clapping back, gonna get the better of Ref. Gets a pick on him and on Pepe. He's been a menace so far. Triton 9 kills. I don't know if he's the real one or not. Either way, he's having a great game. And now it's a 3v3.
All right, well, got 3v3 underway. We've got the baby monitors in hands of Team Mayhem, and Blur has some information. Had 2 on the scanner a moment ago.
Still has 2. Oh,
Yeah,
that Triton 9 kill.
That's toxic.
That's huge, though, for his team.
He got himself a long-range weapon as well, bringing the PKM to the table now.
He knows where lethal is, but he only knows the direction. Doesn't know he's on top. Checking the corners. He's yet again left alone. It's a 1v2. He spotted Triton, but connects absolutely no shot as he gets lasered.
But it's not over yet.
Listen, all I'm saying is they let him have the FFAR. That's all I'm saying. You picked it for him. Oh my goodness.
I mean, the FF is such a good gun, actually, if you have a good build for it. Not necessarily long range, like Triton was using it. At least that's not the build I'm familiar with. But apparently you can build that one up for, you know, effectively a fully automatic sniper, because Triton was not missing a single shot. The, you know, time for kill on that FF was incredibly quick, and Triton deservingly MVP with 12 kills at the end of the game.
Yep, deservingly so. 12 kills on the board for him, 8 for Hacks, 6 for Legacy, 5 apiece for Lethal and Yawn. You look over at the opposition, well, the numbers just weren't there. Raph did come through with 8, so did tie up with Hacks, but it falls off heavily with Blur at 5, Pepe at 4, and then Kings and Cartels bringing up the rear with 3 kills apiece. So a distinct slaying power advantage in favor of the side of Truly, and they're going to win our Search and Destroy on High Rise. Oh my god, we got our KDA back on the Search and Destroy screen! Oh, this is worth. This is worth. All right, and to my understanding, chat, I do believe the weapon picks in draft kind of format is only for the Search and Destroy. So I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe that is the case. So Control should be a little bit more of the normal gameplay that you guys are used to, with maybe some changes. I think we still have, like, a lot of restrictions have been lifted for this season, but the players will not have weapons picked for them during this map. So we are going to have Seaside Control, and we will have the follow-up matchup with Luminosity and other team. Get Luminosity and Aura.
Aura. Yep.
All right, and we will do listen-ins for the Control as well.
Perfect. Listen-ins on Control, which should be more normal than that S&D game, because obviously we don't have, you know, the drafted weapons. So looking forward to that one. Mixing things up always makes things more interesting. So hopefully this is going to be a bit more entertaining. And as you maybe noticed, it's supposed to be a BO3, however, we only have 2 maps. It's S&D being played on High Rise, and then Control on Seaside. It's going to be interesting to see how things turn out. If it's a tie, I think we're going to have to count the rounds won on both maps, I believe. And the team with the higher amount of rounds won would win, if I'm not mistaken. Someone from staff could correct me if I'm wrong, or in chat.
All right, I do believe we are gonna take a quick break. So let me get this set up real quick, and switch here. Then click that. All right, everybody, we are back. Sorry about that delay that we had to have there. Obviously, again, new format. Teams had questions. They wanted to make sure that all the rules were, getting followed correctly, etc. So we are going to be getting ready to move on to our next match, which is going to be a control on Seaside. So we'll be on the lookout for things to get a little bit chaotic here, as we will be going back to players able to select their own weapons for this map. It is only the search and destroy that is drafted weapons. So you will see players be a little bit more comfortable during the matchup ahead. And currently, Truly sit up with a 1-0 lead.
Indeed, Truly with a 1-0 lead, and they did manage to win the 1v1s as well, both of them. Hex, well, not really dominating, but winning convincingly in a 2-1 fashion when it comes to rounds. Looking good for Truly. Can they do it now, though, in control as well? If they do manage to win this one, they win the entire matchup, the entire series. If, however, Mayhem do manage to steal this map, we'll, have to go through a couple other rules to see which side actually qualifies for the 1v1v1, which is going to be the final matchup for tonight, because it would be a tie when it comes to maps win. So we're going to have to, I think, check how many rounds each team won. Nevertheless, we're going to wait for that, and if it happens, we'll clarify it later on.
All right, we're just waiting on a couple players to get readied up, and we'll get you guys into the action. I know it has been a little bit longer of a night, but things should smooth out as we go on, and there may be some adjustments as well, just depending on how tonight goes. Again, very, very different format than what we're used to, and it's a little bit of a work in progress. All right, so hopefully things will get sped along as we get a little bit more accustomed to this. But Team Mayhem versus Truly, been an exciting one so far, despite it being a little bit clunky, I would say. And
it's been a fun one. It's been
Yeah.
a fun one indeed. I enjoyed the 1v1s. The S&D was chaotic to say the least, but we did have quite a few interesting gunfights, and guns that sometimes we don't even see in ranked or even in pubs. The bots even using them guns. It was interesting to see, and obviously a brand new challenge for these pro players to use basically non-meta gun, a gun that nobody would use, nobody in their right mind would use in a competitive match, and go up against a pro team with that gun in your hands.
All right. Well, it looks like our weapon selections, again, not draft, selections for this map is going to be Kings on the AR Marksman with the Annihilator, Cartels on SMG AR with the Purifier, Wrath on SMG Heavy with the Claw, Pepe on SMG AR with Sparrow, and Blur on AR Marksman with the Vortex. Looking at the opposition, we are going to have Yawn on AR Marksman with the War Machine, Hacks on Heavy SMG with the Purifier, Lethal on AR Marksman with the Annihilator, Code on AR SMG with the Sparrow, and Legacy on SMG Heavy with the Claw.
Well, now they can select themselves what kind of guns they want to use, what kind of loadouts they want to go for, and obviously the operators as well. There's no operators in S&D either way, but yeah, the control is going to be a lot more familiar for us as well as for the two teams playing each other. And here we might see one or another strategy from these teams getting leaked, I would say. Nevertheless, it's going to be interesting as we're waiting on one more player to ready up, and then we should be good to go. Hopefully no DQs. I know that's a hot topic nowadays, but hopefully everybody has read the rules because it is a brand new rule set. Players need to get used to it. Us as well, because I'm not really familiar with the rules either. But again, I don't have to play, so I can be excused. But the players, they cannot. Oh, we do have the minimap on screen. Half of it
How
at least.
long for the control? Well, how about right now, chat? How about right freaking now?
Just for
Look
you,
at that.
Akari.
There will be a little bit of a delay before stream gets to see, but we're getting on into it. Seaside coming your way. Control, something that I doubt any of these players have experience on, so this could be a fun one. Hacks, he was the king of the 1v1s earlier, so we're going to start with him on the Fennec. Legacy, however, is going to open up with a kill onto Cartels. I'm glad I could see that coming on the minimap. Fennec good for one.
We only have half of the minimap, at least I only have half of it. The upper part. Okay. It's not a me thing.
Oh no, yeah, it's like that for me too. Don't you worry, bud. Axe showed off the power of that Fennec in the close range. Gonna take down Pepe. Lethal with one on the Cartels, but Blur here for the refrag. Let's see, if I click in the normal spot, does it... Nope, I can't get the minimap to open at all. Alright, well, that's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is.
It is what it is indeed.
Couple big kills come through. Neither team really having an advantage. In fact, we're sitting at 20-20, but we have 2 ticks of progress on both hills right now.
Yeah, A and B, 2/3 of each already captured by the side of Truly. They've made, most of the work already. They just need to jump for 1/3 of each. They're looking to maybe push towards A.
Target down.
We'll see. They do have 2 players in right now. Where is the side of Mayhem? They need to contest, or maybe they've given up on it. We do have Legacy getting the pick on Blur. Kings getting the trade. Lethal getting the Wrath. The trades are coming through, as you said, not a huge difference when it comes to respawns. However, it's looking much better for Truly if we take into consideration the 2 points A and B.
Alright, well, big kill does come through there. A 2-life lead right now for the side of Truly. Obviously, with that A capture coming as well, that is going to extend our time. Oh, get absolutely dumpstered! Yeah, big kill for Blur, and looks like he's returning to the CR56 AMAX, a weapon we used to see him use quite frequently. In fact, one of the weapons that he really made a name for himself on, and well, it's coming back into the mix. See if this is permanent change or just something for this season.
Well, maybe it's just trying to have some fun. It's 10v6 right now when it comes to respawns. B still 2/3 of it captured. No progress yet made from the side of Truly, who now are struggling as they're losing players. Only 3 more respawns as Blur and Pepe in combination get a beautiful 3-piece combined. Legacy with the Fennec connects a couple shots, not enough to get the kill. Yon with the HVK needs to get 10 kills in about 30 seconds to win this round. I don't know if he's going to be able to clutch it, and by I don't know, I mean he's surely not going to be able to clutch this one.
Alright, well, that's going to be a big play for the side of Mayhem, who get themselves on the board. Look like we have a Hunter-Killer available for Cartels as well as for Pepe.
Yeah, a couple score streaks ready. We do have 4 operators ready as well. For the side of Mayhem, only 1, that being Yon so far. For the side of Truly, we'll see. The action is over at A yet again. A being the favorite side right off the bat for both teams. Yon getting 1 kill, getting traded from Raf, and the Annihilator from Kings is going to come out. He's yet to do some damage with it. 1/3 of A captured. Kings gets the backstab, and with the main gun, that being the HVK, gets another kill as well. Throws the Hunter-Killer drone, and now both teams rushing towards A. So far, it's Mayhem capturing it.
Alright, well, big kill coming through for Kings there. Mentioned rocking that HVK. We have a 7-life lead for the side of Mayhem right now, and things keep going this way, we could potentially get that that tiebreaker situation we were talking about a little bit earlier that we still haven't been able to see. So it's just kind of hard to explain on our end, but I think that's all right. King's coming through with another big kill. He's been doing mad work for the Mayhem team here. Pulls out the Deeg and gets the follow-up onto Legacy. Predator missile coming in. Yawn, you can catch the smoke too, buddy. Part of King's 3-piece. Oh my god, and the 4!
What a beautiful pick that one from Kings. Incredible stuff. He's not even gonna get shut down by Hacks as Blur is watching his back. The Sparrow comes out from Pepe. The Claw comes out from Raf. And this round should be done and dusted for the side of Mayhem as they're looking to capture B as well. Only get a couple seconds needed. Not even a couple seconds as they do manage to win that round.
I'll tell you what, it was hard to look away from Kings there for a hot minute. Homie came through absolutely frying for the team. And he's got a nice 17 kills on the board right now. 2 rounds in, putting in mad work. Does have an EMP in pocket. And that could be something that could be very useful for the side of Team Mayhem if used effectively. But Hacks, he's coming through, pushing. Fennec not going to be enough. Cartel's going to take him down, Switchblade in hand. That is going to prevent the B capture, at least for now. A 5-life lead in favor of the side of Mayhem. And about a minute 8 left on the clock. That EMP is called in.
Britain's gonna fall. Blur and Cartels, 1 pick each. That was a huge 5 respawn lead, though, right off the bat for the side of Mayhem, as they're feeling comfortable in this control game. Can't say that about the S&D one, but, you know, that's the past. They're focused on the future right now and on the present. King, 17 kills, has his Annihilator ready. And whenever he pulls that bad boy out, surely we should be taking a look at him as he gets a pick on Legacy with the HVK. Doesn't know Yon is in his left. He's looking to push through inside of A. Pushes, but Lethal gets the better of him there. A being captured, now contested. Mayhem looking to throw players inside A to avoid the capture. And they do manage to clear out A. Clear out the progress made in the second, third as well. And now, the contest still going on A.
All right, well, a little bit slower of a round, at least so far, for Kings. Been able to put up 3, but now here comes the Annihilator. We still have a 5-life lead for the side of Mayhem. Raph gonna come through with 1. Legacy gets the refrag onto Pepe. Oh my goodness! MW11 from range there, gonna get the nice quick taps out of it. Is
Couple
looking like we're gonna get
Annihilator
some B
Couple
progress
Annihilator
right
kills
now?
from Kings.
Oh, he did get some eventually?
Yeah, pulled out the Annie, only managed to get 2 kills before the timer ran out, but as you can see, truly are the team under pressure here because they only have 5 respawns left and 10 seconds to work with.
Oh,
Yon
no.
is gonna kill himself, and it's not looking good for them. Kings surely is gonna be the MVP of this game. 22 kills on board for him with 3 seconds left. Well, the timer has been stopped. Kings still has time to get a couple more kills to boost his statistics. He's gonna fall to hacks, but I mean, truly just prolonging this game rather unnecessarily. I highly doubt they're gonna be able to clutch things up.
I guess we'll have to see as things keep rolling here. The 2v10 is certainly unlikely, but it's definitely doable when you have players like Triton and Hax coming to the table. Triton is going to fall, however, to Blur. Now it's just Hax. Some prize fighters, a Fennec, and a Purifier.
He pulled it out.
Oh,
He gets
goodness.
shut down. Cartel's turning to Prime Rocky Balboa, ladies and gents, and he's gonna shut Hex down to win the 3rd round of Control and win the entire Control game as well. It is a tie as far as, maps go, but we'll see how the tiebreaker is gonna work.
All right, well, hopefully the admins can let us know exactly what's going on with that because, well, we've got it in our first series of tiebreaker coming up. 2 hours into the broadcast already. Let's go. Definitely looking to be a long night. Hopefully our next series will be a little bit smoother as we've been able to dabble with the game already. But King's going to come through, as you mentioned. No doubt about it. MVP, 22 kills on the board, was absolutely frying. 18 for Cartels, 13 for Pepe, 12 for Raph, 15 for Blur. The entire roster for Mayhem going positive with the exception of Pepe, who did go 13 and 13. You look over at the opposition, and, well, sure enough, you can predict what numbers you're going to see here. Legacy on a 15 and 19. Hacks 11 and 13. Lethal 8 and 17 was definitely struggling that game. Triton 11 and 16, and Yawn on an 8 and 16.
Clear domination there from the side of Mayhem, winning 3-0. Completely a different picture from what we saw in S&D. Not quite sure if that was because of the gun choice. Well, not really choice, but, gun draft. Or because they just feel more comfortable in this game mode. I wouldn't say map because surely none of these players has ever played this map before. I certainly haven't. I highly doubt anybody in chat has ever played it. So, can't really say they were familiar with it, but they surely did come out on top, winning in a 3-0 fashion. Huge game coming from them.
All right. Well, it's been an eventful day so far. It's definitely been a little bit hectic, a little bit chaotic, as things are very, very different than our normal bit of gameplay. But you know what? Can't complain too much. We're getting some of that NA Call of Duty mobile action. Make sure you guys are gonna be able to catch EU on Thursday as well. I know EU's been trying to pop off over there, and they also have a little bit more of a normal season, so that may be a factor as well. But overall, can't complain too much here, and hopefully we'll be getting ready to get into the next game shortly. Again, guys, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm still not entirely understanding what it is, but I do believe it is a 1v1. Maybe I'm incorrect. Hold on. Let me reading.
We're supposed to count the rounds won in S&D as well as in Control.
Okay.
However, I don't know if the rounds in Control count for more or if they have a coefficient because, you have only 3 Control rounds, whereas in S&D you have if it gets to overtime.
You could potentially have 5 control rounds.
Yeah, but for each team, I mean.
Yeah.
So the max rounds you can have in a control game for one team is 3, whereas in S&D it could lead up to 20, you know? But again, if it leads up to 20, the other team has to have at least 18. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait on the confirmation right now, but if we count each round as an equal, meaning every S&D round is equal as a control round, it should be the score of 4-7, meaning truly wins because of that very dominant S&D performance, winning 7 rounds and losing only 1. Yeah, we'll wait on confirmation on that.
All right, everybody. We are so sorry about the long delay. Obviously, ran into some difficulties today, somewhere along the lines of the teams not reading the rules thoroughly enough, and possibly some of us not explaining the rules well enough. So somewhere in there, we got stuff to work on. We're gonna call it a night there. It will be postponed. Join us back on Thursday, and hopefully we have all of our issues resolved. Again, we are sorry about the difficulties that we experienced here tonight, and hopefully we will have a smoother experience moving forward. Obviously, with the rules drastically changing, there's quite a bit that has been different. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, Blood. We're sorry to the viewers for the unfortunate night of broadcast. Sorry to the teams as well. We know it has been a frustrating experience, but we are going to get things ironed out. And that will be, I believe, it for us tonight. So make sure you guys come back by on Thursday, and hopefully everything will be ironed out at that point. Thank you all for coming by, and we will see you guys next time.